Hello, welcome back to one of my walks. Guess where I am? I'm back in Buttermere, although this time I've not decided to park at Gatesgar Farm. Parked at the little hotel in Buttermere because it's a bit closer to where I want to walk. And let's have a look. You can see that's Sour Milk Gill. I think that's the Dodd, and beyond Sour Milk Gill at the top is Bleaberry Tarn. And then above that is red pike, not red kite, that's a bird. So let's have a look which way. Scale Bridge and Scale Force, and this is someone's house probably. I'll go this way. The idea is I'm sort of crossing over the little stream, which was on the other side was Peggy's Bridge. So yeah, the reason I've come to Red Pike is it's one of those sort of hills that when I did High Still and High Crag I didn't actually do it. I should have. It was literally, you know, probably a half-hour walk away, and I didn't do it. So yeah, my mistake. So yeah, time to correct it, and also do a few other little hills as well. I know the Dodd isn't a rain white, but there's a Starling Dodd, and I think there's another one as well a bit further along. So I'll see how I'm doing for time, because what's the time now? It's 9:15, and it's yeah, it's not too bad. It was chucking it down by the car park over there, but as you can see, the sun is trying to break through over there. It's looking a little bit misty over that way. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I've also bought a drone with me again. I had a DJI Neo drone last time. I did a walk, and that's great until I flew it into the sea, as you do. And so I've got a DJI Mini 4K, and so hopefully it's not too windy up there, and hopefully some of the clouds clear, or some of the mist clears. As you can see up there, it's oh, so look, it's a little bit misty at top. Oh, he says as he walks into a puddle. But yeah, hopefully I'll get some good footage from up there, but we'll see. If it's too windy I can't, but yeah, who knows. The Mini 4K is a bit more stable than the Neo, and it's sort of rated better in winds. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Right, I've made the sort of unofficial start to my walk. Not sure if you can hear me because the Sour Milk Gill behind me is quite loud. Right, it's I probably took the wrong path, so yeah, which is no surprise, and got my feet quite wet. So hopefully the path through the trees is where I need to go now. So let's have a look. So that's a fairly knackering walk through the forest up the path. I think it was just a bit hot and sweaty because it's sheltered. So yeah, as soon as you start walking up there with some clothes on, it tends to get quite hot, especially with this cheap waterproof I've got. So yeah. Anyway, so the route is up through the path. It's exposed now, so hopefully it should be a little bit cooler. Probably means I'll get a bit more wet, but yeah, it's one of those things. It's see how it goes. Here I am on the second part of the climb. Got through the forest, then up the hillside through the switchbacks. I'll stick them on the map there so you can see them. A few more than I thought there was going to be. But yeah, I'm probably about possibly about 350-400 metres up. I think up there is the Tarn. Through the clouds there you can just see, I believe that's Dodd. And a few nice lone trees, so I think the path sort of goes that way and then back up. I'll say what this walk highlights today is, I mean, it's a little bit of a miserable, windy and wet day, but the great thing about the Lake District is if you come this time of day, you very rarely see anybody else. Considering we've got 70 odd million people in this country, yeah, this is a bit of solitude. And yeah, obviously the Buttermere below us, and I think that's the site there. There's a tree which I think a lot of people photograph. It's a well-known sort of lone tree, but as you can see, there's quite a few of them out there. But yeah, join us when we get back to the or when I get up to the Tarn. They say the wind's picking up a little bit now, but it's not too bad. Not sure if you can tell from the camera. I'll just wipe some of the water off the screen. There's a bit of low cloud and a bit of rain drifting in, but yeah, hopefully it's blowing that way. This is almost blue sky up there, so it's either that or my eyes and the blurry vision on my glasses is playing tricks on me. But there we go, onwards. Definitely not a walk for trainers, unless you want very wet feet. I think my feet are slightly moist, but they're not too bad yet. I mean, I think one thing that might be a bit tricky is the route up to Bleaberry Tarn. Actually, not the route up to it, but when it levels out and goes flat, it can be quite boggy. So yeah, I'm hoping also that there's not so much wind down there, so I can get my drone up, because it should be a fairly sheltered location with the high still on the one side and red pike on the other. So hopefully that will mean I can get some drone flying done, but we'll see. If it's too windy, I won't, because obviously I've already lost one drone this year. Don't want to lose another. And technically I didn't lose it, I got it back, but it was just slightly damper than when I slightly damper than I'd rather it would be. Anyway, I'm talking rubbish now. Oops, gone slightly off the path. But there was some quite shiny rocks there. Like I said, it's just lovely. It's not the nicest of days to be out, but it's just peace and quiet. Almost at the top, I thought I'd take a look at Sour Milk Gill. Quite impressive. Welcome to Bleaberry Tarn. Yeah, it's a bit too windy I think for the drone, so that's going to stay in my bag. So yeah, the weather's pretty rubbish today, a bit windy, a bit raining, but yeah, not too serious just yet. You got that path there which goes all the way to Red Pike. Not sure what that one is over there. That might be Red Pike, I'm not sure. I'll have to wait and see when I get there. And obviously I believe that's Dodd. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Then maybe make a decision when I get to the top, because as I say, it's this weather I don't think it's going to get any better. So yeah, obviously I don't want to appeal on one of those mountain rescue programs, because that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'm going to give that a try, go up there, because that's a fairly normal path. But yeah, I'll wait and see see how it goes, and maybe on the way back down, if the weather settles a bit, then I might get the drone out to sort of have a fly over the Tarn. It's just I don't want to lose my drone. I mean, I probably won't. It's got quite good in the wind, but yeah, whilst it's raining as well, I'm trying to minimise as much loss as I possibly can. There we go. I'll joining me again when I'm sort of maybe halfway up the hill and regretting today's walk. See you in a bit. Well, the view's not a lot to look at because of the cloud. Oh, I know, starting to lift a little bit, which isn't so bad. But yeah, I'm at the top of Red Pike and it's a bit cold. I'm going to stay and have a little bit to eat, I think. Probably wrap myself up in my towel because I'm a bit cold. But yeah, oh, you can see it's clearing a little bit there, which is good. Oh, that's well timed for the video. Now that's I think High Still and High Crag, which I've done before. Down there is Buttermere. Not that you can see it from where I am at the moment. I'm not sure what those are over there. That might be Robinson, just in the cloud, sort of round there. Not sure about those ones. But there's the Haystacks is just the other side of there, and that's the peak I went to last time, and I can't remember the name of it. I'm good at this mountain lark stuff, aren't I? Right, so I'm just going to walk down to the edge a bit. You never know, might get a better view. Oh, there we can see Dodd just appearing from the cloud, and there's Buttermere. Wow. And the sun's breaking through just over there, which gives me some hope that I might get a little bit of sun here. Though that said, the clouds are rushing back in here. Ooh, don't look down. Right, I'm going to go back to my bag before I lose it in this wind. But yeah, it's been a nice walk. I mean, I've not done a video of the last part because it's a bit of a scramble up on these sort of rocks all over the place, and it's quite loose stone. So yeah, pity there's no shelter. There's that sort of natural sort of shelter there. There's some looks like not natural, unnatural shelter that someone's built, but it's full of water. So yeah, I'm not going to go there. Anyway, I'm going to wrap myself up in something warm. And oh yeah, almost lost my gloves. And I'll speak to you later. Oh. That's a Red Pike up there. The path coming down was probably a lot worse than going up, because slipping upwards is easy, slipping downwards is yeah, a pain. Right, this impressive lump is Dodd, and yeah, I've come this way, and it's only a little bit more of a climb. It's only 100 so meters, so, and the path looks relatively okay. And then there's the path back down to Bleaberry Tarn. As you can see, the weather's closed in again, so yeah, it's quite nice and still here at the moment, but I think as soon as I step out into the sort of the open areas, 'cause I'm a little bit shielded at the moment from the High Still and High Crag over there, and whatever that is over there. So I think as soon as I go down the hill a bit, I'm probably going to hit more of the wind. And right on cue, here it is. It's been a nice walk though. I'm glad I've done it. I was hoping to try and get over to Starling Dodd as well, which might be somewhere in the mist over there. But as I can't see where I'm going, I thought, you know, I'm not an experienced walker, so yeah, why risk it? I'm not sure where this path takes you around on the left. Maybe it's a nicer, easier descent back to the car park. Possibly, possibly not. I might have a look at my map when I get to the top of the hill, providing it's not hammering it down behind. Oh, it's actually settled down a bit now towards the bottom. I do like it when the cloud level comes down like this. I mean, it's not overly fun being stuck in the clouds because you can't really see much, but it's just a nice view. Yeah, I think the ultimate aim for somebody who takes pictures occasionally and video footage now is the cloud inversion, where you get the, I think it's where you get the cloud stuck in the valleys and the top's clear. So yeah, let's have a walk up with Dodd. So you can, I'll leave the camera on because it's not, doesn't appear to be that steep, and it's a nice wide path. I'm not completely knackered. Well, I am. Starting to steepen up a little bit now. Whew. The wind's picked up. When you're walking up to these hills, you think you got to the top, and when you go to the top, another bit comes into view. I'm hoping this is the top. There's a cairn on top, so that's a good sign. There we go, the top of Dodd. Not a rain white, but still, you might as well climb it while you're here. That's an impressive amount of stones. I guess because it's not that tall, people are quite happy to bring heavy stones up. And I believe the view is quite spectacular from here when it's not completely misty. I'll head to that cairn. It might be a bit better there. You might be able to see a bit more Buttermere there. Possibly not. Maybe I need to go a bit close to this edge. I can see Buttermere there. Oh yes, and that's what you call a good view. Avoiding the rabbit raisins and the sheep dung. Yeah, you can see a little bit more of I think sour milk gill towards the bottom edge of the screen now. There we go, that's Buttermere. And the other one, if I've forgotten what it is. There you go, and that's the hotel down there in the middle of the screen where I parked the car. And yeah, I mean, I must admit, As I said earlier, the one thing about these walks, or this walk in general, or this part of the world, is it's empty. There's just no one about. I saw some guy in the distance walking a dog. I've seen a couple of other dog walkers down towards the edge of the water. Other than that, it's quiet as anything. So what I might try and do is I might sit down 5 minutes, take in the view, and hopefully grab something to eat, and hopefully it won't rain on me this time. So yeah, it's not so bad at the moment. It's misty, but it's not. Obviously, I don't feel as if it's raining just yet. So there might hopefully be a nice indentation in that little cairn there, which might be a nice vantage point for something to eat. Nothing exciting, just a few snacks, a few Trek bars, a few Graze bars. But yeah, time for food and water, I think. On the way back down to Bleaberry Tarn, it settled down a little bit, so I managed to get the drone out for a few minutes. But yeah, it wasn't great, but here's a little bit of Bleaberry Tarn from above and a few images, still images captured from the drone. Another stop to capture some freaky trees. You don't see trees on the hillside too much in the Lake District. It's sort of not high up anyway. Obviously there's plenty down there, but these ones look a bit spooky. So I've taken them with I've taken shots of them with infrared. I've got an infrared converted camera, and I've also got a 7 Artisans 18mm sort of pancake cheapy lens, which is a bit soft on the edges, I believe, from what people are saying, but I think it might add to the effect. But I'll put the pictures up, and if they're terrible, let me know. I mean, likewise, if they are terrible, I'll tell you they're terrible. But yeah, this is a sort of unscheduled stop to look at some trees. It's about 2 o'clock, so got about 2.5 hours before it starts to get quite dark, and yeah, it's quite nice. This nice old stone wall. So I'm going to get back because say everything's starting to get soaked now, so including myself. So yeah, this is probably the last video for today, but if not, I'll see you at the next one. So, welcome to day 2. Yeah, let's have a look at the weather check. Yeah, I'm yeah, so obviously I'm in the north of the lakes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive south, probably through Keswick and maybe sort of head towards Kendal that way, and then, you know, see where we go from there. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, it's drizzly, it's wet, my boots are soaked from yesterday, so I'm not going to be doing any climbing or whatever, but if I see anything interesting, I'll do a video on it. If not, bye.